Now, there's a feud between President Barack Obama and Senator Elizabeth Warren over the whole trade issue. Issue of trade, President Obama, of course, in favor of increased trade, free trade agreements, the Trans-Pacific Partnership in specific. Elizabeth Warren, not so in favor of it, and they've been jabbing each other as of late for the last couple of weeks. Well, Senator Sherrod Brown decided to weigh in on this one as well, and he had some harsh criticism towards President Obama. Now, he said on Tuesday that President Obama's comments about Senator Elizabeth Warren's opposition to the Trans-Pacific Partnership were disrespectful, and suggested even that it might even be a sexist attack. Now, I don't quite buy the whole sexist thing, but I do understand. Okay, let's go to exactly what he said to give you some context. Basically, he said that the president would not have responded to a male senator in that fashion. Well, what exactly did he say? Well, he said, Elizabeth. Basically, Elizabeth, is a politician, just like everybody else. Now, for me, that's sort of saying, Elizabeth, Miss Warren, Senator Warren, know your place. You're supposed to follow me. You're a Democrat, and you're supposed to play the game like I've been playing the game. Get with the program. Stop going after me. These corporations really, really want this deal. I want this deal. My donors want this deal. I don't know why you keep getting in my way. Elizabeth. So I don't really think it's as much of a sexist attack, and I could be wrong. This is my opinion here. I think it's more of a power dynamic. Like, you need to fall in line, Warren. You've been a pain in my ass ever since you got elected. I've let it go because some of the stuff you say is actually quite popular. That's why you're a populist. I ran as a populist, and now that you are being a populist and actually trying to do populist things, not just saying the words like I do, well, I'm kind of annoyed. And you're sabotaging my biggest trade deal, one of my so-called accomplishments. I'm not going to stand for that. And Senator Sherrod Brown comes in and says, look, that's ridiculous. You're talking down to her, and you're being disrespectful to the senator's position. I kind of like that. As I said, Brown pointed to Obama's comments on Saturday, and he talked to him on Tuesday. Obama made comments on Saturday that Brown addressed on Tuesday. Said, quote, I think the president was disrespectful to her by the way he did that. I think the president has made this more personal than he needed to. I think by calling her, quote, another politician, I'm not going to get into more details. I think referring to his first name, when he might have not have done that for a male senator, perhaps I've said enough. No, I think you're partly right. Though, as I said, I'm not quite as sold on the sexist angle. It could be, I'm not entirely sure. I don't think President Obama's meaning to be sexist with that account, but certainly, definitely a power dynamic here, and a hint of annoyance at the senator for not following the party line, by not allowing him to make this trade deal that he's been itching to get. How dare you play populist? You're not supposed to be populist. You're supposed to follow me. You're supposed to do what I say. I'm the supposed head of the Democratic Party. I'm the president of the United States, and I want this trade deal. And Elizabeth Warren's actually standing up for regular people and saying, look, this is going to hurt jobs. It's going to hurt our economy, and you're holding it in secret. Why won't you let us know? And so I definitely agree with Sherrod Brown. This does seem pretty personal. It seems very personal. Now, also, Obama criticized other Democrats, not just Elizabeth Warren, but he went up to other Democrats, and Sherrod Brown also had some words on that. Now, he says, when he said that a number of us, not just Senator Warren, don't know that we're talking about, which in a way, I mean, they do know what they talk about, because they're the only ones that are able to see part of it. They're not able to bring staffers into these meetings, which, by the way, corporate executives have free reign of these deals. However, the senators can't write anything down. They can't talk about it to the press about what they've seen in the deal. because it is a secret negotiation. Now, they don't, President Obama says, you don't know what you're talking about. Well, they do. They just aren't allowed to talk about it. They're not allowed to give details. That's the problem. Now, we're fighting the last war. A number of those phrases he used, I assume he wished he hadn't said them because he shouldn't have said them. Damn. And look, I think part of this also is President Obama being really annoyed that Senate Democrats, led by Elizabeth Warren, remember, she's been the strongest voice, and Sherrod Brown, well, they shut down fast track of the Trans-Pacific Partnership. And in my opinion, they did the right thing. Because this TPP, this is not going to be good for America. This is not going to be good for the American workers. I can't give details because they won't let us read the bill. They won't let us read what's in it. And that is a huge problem. And Senator Elizabeth Warren and Sherrod Brown are 100% right and doing the right thing by pointing that out. Now, if you ask whose side I'm on when it comes to the trade deal, it's obvious that I'm on the side of Elizabeth Warren, and I'm on the side of American workers, and President Obama, unfortunately, is on the side of big multinational corporations.